we'll just after like 2 people, we'll just be like, oh, that's a really good example. Let's use it, and we can pretend
It's
that
live,
we talk
so yeah.
about this.
Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna talk about our examples.
What's your example?
You first.
Me first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Different names.
Sounds great. Okay, my example. Rob, a shareholder, has 100 shares of the company. He is participating in a vote for 2 open board seats, with candidate A and B running for the first seat and candidate C and D running for the second seat. Bob possesses a total of 200 votes. He could choose to participate only in the first seat vote, sending all 200 votes toward the candidate of his choice, candidate A. He could also vote solely on the second seat, placing all 200 votes on candidate C. If he wants to vote in both, he can split his votes equally, giving 100 to candidate A and 100 to candidate C, or he can break his 200 votes however he wants.
Yeah, I mean that's a little more in depth than what I put. But
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was way more than I put.
That's the
I didn't go that far into it. Yeah.
Okay, what's your example?
Oh, it's the same thing, but it's basically a guy. He has X amount of shares, like 100 shares, it's a very low amount of shares, so he's in the minority in the company, and he's able to use those shares. And since there's 6 different directors applying for one position, he decides he has 100 shares. He has 600 votes, and he decides to put all those votes into the director that is his best bud from college, and he gets the position because of the voting, cumulative voting. That's how it works. Basically, minority like makes someone receive the job.
Which is why most companies don't allow this.
Yeah, but it's legal in a lot of places.
Okay. So mine the same thing. So I said if I was, say, a shareholder at Apple and they allowed cumulative voting, and I owned 5 million shares, and there were 10 board members, then I would really have 50 million shares that I could contribute. So I could choose either spread those out, or I could use them all one person. So
They're all literally the exact same thing.
yeah, a little different. A little different.
Yeah, it's hard to do. It's a simple topic.
Okay. John Hanks is a shareholder in a small company. They're electing 2 new board members. First ballot has Tom and Jerry running. The next has Bugs and Money running for the next one. Mr. Hanks has 20 votes. He decides to give 10 to Tom and 10 to Bugs. What is this an example of? This is kind of what I did.
You threw a question in there.
Yeah, that's okay. Very,
Okay, what's your example?
very simple.
Rob owns 60 shares in the company and Jim owns 40 shares. During the election of the board of directors, Rob has a total of 180 votes, 60 shares for each of the 3 candidates. Jim has a total of 120, 40 shares for each of the 3 candidates. Each man can distribute the total number of votes he holds between the open seats on ballot. To ensure that the person of Rob's choice is elected, he casts at least 61 votes to his choice.
There you go.
Beautiful.
Okay, so I came up with a quiz question if you guys want to use it. The quiz question I thought of was Bob owns shares in Amazon. He currently owns 100 shares. He participates in cumulative voting for 3 open seats on the board. How many votes does he have? So referring to cumulative voting.
So it'd be 300, is that right?
Correct.
Okay, just want to make sure that I'm understanding it.
Yeah.
So you know what the
Wait,
answer is
got
when
it
it
wrong.
comes to
Yeah.
the question.
Wait, isn't it 400? Isn't it like the number of people places divided by 1 plus 1? That's what the book said. I don't know.
Close.
But then with online, it said just times it by 10. That was kind of weird.
There's a lot of different ways to do it. Like online, it said 3 different.
Sounds like some great wrong questions right there.
That would screw me up. Let's not do that. Let's just say, is this an example of what? It's gonna screw me up.
That's what I did though. That's what I did. So the correct answer is Bob will have 300 votes because there are 100 shares and 3 seats on the board. I did put feedback as well. And then the wrong answer 1 is Bob will have 100 votes because he has 100 shares. Wrong answer 2, Bob will have 900 votes because he gets 300 votes for each open seat on the board. And then wrong answer number 3 is Bob will have 0 votes because he must have at least 1,000 shares to be allowed to vote.
Yeah. I like that. I think those are all great.
Those are good numbers. If you put 400 on there, I would have been it. I would get that. 301. You should put 301, like 299.
That'd be pretty funny. Okay,
Good deal.
awesome. Well,
Should we stop recording?
I don't know how long has it been.
No, we should keep on recording for our group presentation.
We can do that.
The second one, we can do that for the second one.
Mhm.
Yeah, go ahead and stop recording. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that next week.
Should I take up?
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to bring an extra shirt.
Yeah.